You went too far this time, Christina, and you need to pay for it.
Somebody tried to kill me, and I can prove it.
You didn't see this one coming.
It's time to take drastic action.
What is your connection to Sidwell?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind if Carly gave Willow a good smack. Go for it, girl. Totally off topic, but what happened to Jake? Is he in witness protection or just vanished into the soap opera void? No one talks about him, ever. Now Diane telling Alexis to take drastic action. My money's on it having something to do with Christina. Honestly, Alexis should just commit her already. The girl clearly needs serious help. And then there's Ava. Oh, our queen of chaos. Looks like she's about to blackmail Alexis. Return the divorce settlement money, or I'll turn Christina in to the police. Classic Ava. A lot of people can't stand her, but I love her. And let's be real, her acting is always chef's kiss. Yeah, Ava's done her fair share of shady stuff, but so has Sunny. The difference? At least, Ava tries to change. Sunny's just been Sunny for the last 30 years. Don't get me wrong, I love Sunny too, but let's not pretend Avery hit the jackpot with either of her parents. That said, Ava will fight tooth and nail for her daughter, and if Sunny pushes her too far, she'll swing back, and I don't blame her one bit. Meanwhile, Christina. She's probably going to rope Lucky into keeping her dirty little secret. If he does, he's just as bad. It's already putting a wedge between him and Liz, and they're just starting to rekindle things. Alexis protecting Christina, again, is just next level dumb. She should pack her off to Ferncliff and stop enabling this wrecking ball. Christina seriously needs to face consequences. Jail would be a nice start. She's a spoiled brat who keeps dodging responsibility, and everyone keeps coddling her like she's a misunderstood kitten. Enough already. Oh, and back to Carly. Looks like she almost slaps Willow, but someone steps in. Still, it's shaping up to be a wild week. And Lucky? Preach. Christina is spiraling out of control. It's time someone held her. And Sunny, Mr. Eternal Get Out of Jail Free, accountable. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. I am so over people saying Christina needs to own up to her mistakes. Oh really? Because last time I checked, no one on this show ever owns up to anything. That's kind of the whole brand. This is General Hospital, not the Ava takes all the blame show. And speaking of nonsense, why does Sunny let Christina run Avery's life? Christina gets full access to her dad, while Avery's relationship with her actual mother is constantly on trial. Make it make sense. Christina needs to stop playing boss of Sunny's life and maybe, just maybe, go get one of her own. Preferably somewhere with a prison cell and time to reflect. Honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if she's bipolar with the way she's been spiraling. And Alexis? I love her, I do. But if she covers for Christina again, that's it. Respect? Gone. Viewer? Possibly gone. There are limits to my patience, and we're tap dancing on the edge here. Now Christina's out here telling secrets to Lucky, who's so scared of Liz he'll probably pack up and leave town like Jason Light. These guys are so loyal to Sunny, it's actually embarrassing. Newsflash, Jason and Lucky do not care about Liz or their kids, not one bit. And Willow? She probably earned that slap. Natalia, just tell the truth already. If you lie to Sunny, that relationship is over before it even gets going. I hate to say it, but I agree with Lucky for once. Maybe they're planning some insanity defense for Christina. Ava and Rick are out here playing chess while everyone else is losing checkers. You know there had to be a security camera in that parking lot. The whole thing's about to blow up. Honestly, Alexis may have to commit Christina. We're getting dangerously close to jail or Ferncliff territory. And Jason, let go of Carly and let her deliver that slap to Willow, please and thank you. Lucky, do the right thing and report Christina. Jail and therapy sound like her new best friends. Ava, Don't even think about that payout if Christina goes to jail. Your blackmail plans are toast. Natalia, spill the tea about Sidwell before Sonny digs it up himself. And Sidwell, you're a mess, and I love your sarcastic chaos. Never change. Drew Kane, your days are so numbered. And Willow? Girl, you're giving major sheep energy. Someone really needs to knock some sense into Willow. The audience has made it crystal clear that they hate this storyline, and yet, the writers keep forcing this cringe fest on us. Most of us just fast forward through it at this point. And can we please stop blaming Christina's behavior on bipolar disorder or postpartum issues? Mental illness isn't a free pass for everything. Let's be real. She sees her daddy getting away with literal murder and figures she can follow his lead. Her parents are basically her personal cleanup crew, always ready to swoop in and fix whatever disaster she creates. Meanwhile, Rick clearly suspects Christina, but where's Ava in all this? You'd think she'd be eyeing Sonny by now. This whole mess is bound to drive a wedge between Liz and Lucky. Let's face it, Lucky's probably going to fold for Christina, and Rick will use that to his full advantage. Now let's talk about Carly, finally about to give Willow the slap she's deserved for so long. But of course, Jason steps in to stop her. Come on, Jason, let her do it. Willow has needed a serious reality check since day one. Maybe a good slap will knock some common sense into her, and if Carly won't do it, then someone else needs to step up and make it happen. Christina had every chance to back off and stay out of trouble, but nope, she just had to push things. Ava didn't kill the baby, and now she's dragging Lucky into this mess too. And Jocelyn? Girl, what were you thinking? Marching in and spilling everything to Jason like you didn't know where he was? Honestly, you've got to be kidding. Writers, please don't drag this storyline out any longer than you already have. Ava. Uncle Rick, don't be so quick to jump in. Who is she blackmailing this time? Sonny for custody of Avery? Or Alexis for a piece of that juicy Cassadine fortune? Or hey, maybe both. Ava's always been an overachiever. And Christina, sweetie, could you not with the sudden change of heart? Now it's our daughter? Please. You're feeling guilty, we get it, but don't get too comfortable. Karma's knocking, and she's not bringing wine. So, Hava's gunning for Sonny and Christina now. Classic. Wait, Rick's car has already been crushed, as in, literally into a cube. And the cops just said, cool, moving on? Since when do car crashes not get investigated? Also, I really hope Lucky isn't buying Christina's little performance. Someone needs to hold her accountable. Enough with the pity party. Meanwhile, Jason's got his eye on Joss, and let's just say, no one, and I mean no one, pulls a fast one on him. He's got that sixth sense for trouble. Called it. The second Lucky found out Liz was involved in the crash, turning on Christina was a done deal. He didn't hesitate, and I was living for that scene. Go Lucky. I was legit cheering when he finally served Christina that much-needed reality check. Honestly, lock her up and toss the key into the harbor. She's just as irritating as Drew. And let's not ignore the real head-scratcher. So Marco is Natalia's son and Blaze's brother, right? Then why, when Blaze came out to her mom, was her also gay brother never mentioned? Is he hiding it? Because if Lucas is involved, I feel like that would have come up. Unless this is another case of everyone has secret syndrome. Carly is my favorite female character, but right now, she's acting like a full-on teenager. Tell her not to date someone and boom, she's head over heels for him, no matter how many red flags are waving in her face. Classic Carly. I actually liked her with Jack. They had a good vibe. But I can't shake the feeling it's all going to crash and burn. And yeah, I know it's ancient history at this point, but I've always had a soft spot for Carly and Sonny. Their chemistry? Still unmatched. As for the spoilers, turns out the weekend teasers were spot on. After today's promo, It looks like Lucky is about to turn Christina in over her revenge plan gone sideways. She seriously needs help, and Sunny and Alexis enabling her isn't helping anyone. One thing I've taken away from watching Beyond the Gates, which is a great show, by the way, is just how much untapped talent there is among African American actors and actresses. It really makes me imagine how General Hospital could have used that talent over the years. Like the actor who plays Bill, he would have been perfect as Curtis's brother, Thomas. And so many of those young actresses could have been brought in to flesh out Jordan's backstory. Just me spinning ideas, but still, it's hard not to dream about the what-ifs. And in the latest promo, things are heating up. Lucky tells Christina she has to face consequences for what she did. Diane warns Alexis that it's time for drastic action. Ava says she's got proof someone tried to take her out. And Sunny? He wants to know Natalia's connection to Sidwell. Drama incoming. Joss, the WSB, and Roger Howarth. Dare I dream? Lately, there's been a lot of chatter about Roger Howarth, and I've got a new take. Bring him back, not as Austin, because, let's be honest, that was a flop, but as a completely new character. Make him mysterious, dynamic, someone you can't take your eyes off, and then make him the target of Jocelyn's very first WSB field assignment. Talk about fireworks. Yes, there's buzz about Roger. Cue the collective finger crossing. Truth be told, I'd love to see him return. The fact they cut him just to bankroll Drew aka Drew is honestly insulting. But here's the thing. I don't know if I can stomach seeing him shoehorned into yet another identity. So, unless they're bringing back Todd Manning or resurrecting Franco, Rippy, maybe it's time to go bold with a fresh character that actually sticks. Why on earth was Jason Morgan whispering in that scene? I love Jason, but come on, his whisper acting during that moment with Carly was way over the top. It was like he was channeling Maurice Bernard's Sonny in full whisper mode. Too much. I really thought that after Sam's death, Jason might finally shift his focus to being a dad, instead of continuing to play the role of Carly and Sonny's personal lackey. For a minute, it seemed like he was headed in that direction, but nope, he's right back to old habits. And don't even get me started on his involvement with Sasha. Did anyone else cringe when she threatened Sidwell, like she had some secret crew ready to deal with him? It was so over the top. Sasha's just trying to protect what's hers and Michael's, but I can already see where this is going with Jason. If he keeps hovering around her, touching her belly like that, I'm betting something big is going to happen soon. Now, Steve and Laura, fantastic. Those two brought their A-game. The scenes felt like classic Charlie, but with this new sense of desperation because, for the first time, Carly is in a situation she can't control. That's huge. Carly and Jason's bond has always been about loyalty and unconditional love. He was her first everything as Jason Morgan, and for Carly, he was the first person who truly accepted her for who she was. Look, I'd love for Jason to step away from Sonny, but let's be real, he's not just Carly and Sonny's servant. This is the life he chose for himself, and every woman he's been with, Sam, Elizabeth, even Carly, knew that going in. Let's face it, domesticated Jason would be a snooze fest. At least he's doing his dad duties by moving back into the Q mansion for Danny. As for that whole, let's marry Carly and Jason because Sonny's dead thing, there was zero chemistry there. Early on, with Sarah Brown, there was a spark, but with Laura Wright, not so much. They're better off as friends. Now, Sasha threatening Sidwell, I'm all for it. The guy tried to kill her. She's got every right to stand up for herself. Honestly, Sasha would have been better off sticking with a random guy and not getting tangled in the Quartermain drama. The writers are clearly trying to show that Jason can be a great dad and still be there for his longtime friends, but I'm just not sure it's working. And as for Sasha trying to get money from Sidwell, dumb. If you were kidnapped by that guy, you'd be way more concerned about surviving than worrying about cash. I get that Jason offered his help with no strings attached. She should have just taken that offer and moved on. GH and its parade of Eurotrash villains. Truly groundbreaking stuff. Maikos Cassadine, Helena, Stavros, Faison, the Balkan, now Sidwell, and don't forget Anna Devane, the original queen of melodrama. Oh, and let's not overlook Valentin. Groundbreaking, truly. Okay, fine. Liesel was a fun ride. But Sidwell, oh, he's just the latest in an endless line of tired recycled bad guys. You could practically hear the photocopier whirring in the background as they churned out his character. Honestly, could we please get something a little more original? Maybe a brand new Alcazar with a vengeful twist, or even something that hasn't been done 100 times before? I swear, I saw somewhere that GH had a casting call for a new character named Cliché. You know, just in case we needed a new villain who checks all the tired boxes. Why does everyone love Olivia so much? I'm seeing a ton of comments saying Monica should leave her the house, and honestly, I just don't get it. She's fine, don't get me wrong, but what's so special about her? And let's not forget, she's a niece-in-law. That feels like a stretch to me. I've never really understood the hype either. Honestly, she and Lois always seemed kind of redundant. If I had to pick between the two, I'd definitely go with Lois, mostly because Rena Sofer is amazing. Outside of a couple of scenes with Dante, I could pretty much take or leave Olivia. She just gets under my skin, especially when it comes to the cues. The one thing I can appreciate about Olivia is that she's not afraid to go toe-to-toe with Tracy. She's down to earth now that she isn't tripping on PCP, thanks to Heather, and she almost seems like the moral compass of the family, which could be entertaining if another in-law snatched up the house. But honestly, I can't get past the years of hearing Bensonhurst and my kid talking about Dante in every other sentence. It's burned into my brain, and whenever I see Olivia, those words echo in my head. It's hard to move past that. I did kind of enjoy the whole psychic power storyline when Heather injected her with LSD, but that's more about my love for when GH gets weird and supernatural. Any character could have had that twist, and I would have been on board. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.